it's me, Jessica, Resell to Ride. Behind me is the door that leads out to our garage. We're gonna go out there and check it out because, as you guys know, if you saw my short that I posted on, what day was that, Monday? Monday, I spent most of the day working on my truck, changing out the struts because I had a big wobble in it. Like when I would drive, it would bounce kinda, and all of my research led me to believe that it was my struts. So I changed those out myself, and I knew that the truck was gonna need an alignment afterwards. So yesterday, after I put the struts on, got back in the truck, and it was even worse. I knew that the alignment would be off, but it was bad. So we took the truck to a local tire shop, Hibdon's. A lot of people have Hibdon's, to get the alignment done, and it was actually a bad tire. But yesterday morning when I woke up, when we went to go take the truck in, I was sick, guys. I had a bad headache. I don't know if I overworked myself the day before. I haven't done physical work like that since I was a mechanic previous to being a reseller. But so my body was just not pleased. So I actually spent all of Halloween, my favorite holiday of the year, sick. I was in bed or on the couch, just sick. My stomach was mad the entire day. I'll spare you guys the details, but it was bad. It was bad. Luckily, I did get to see a couple of trick-or-treaters. Zina made little candy pouches with candy and some little like toys and things, and some Pokemon cards. We had some Halloween Pokemon cards left from last year, so she put packs of those in the little goodie bags. And I got to see, I think we had like 3 kids come by. So we live in a very small neighborhood. It's just like one little circle with a couple of cul-de-sacs, and that's it. I think there's 49 houses in our neighborhood, so we don't get a lot of traffic. But luckily, I at least got to see a couple of kids. But during the day, while I was in bed sick, Zina was out in the garage changing it around. So for me to work on my truck, we had to clear a space to bring the truck in, because you guys have seen in some past videos, our garage is a disaster. It's packed full of stuff. So we had moved everything over to the single car garage side of we have a 3-car garage, and we had moved everything over to the single side to make room for my truck for me to work on it. So since there was this huge space now, Zina went in and moved some stuff around. I walked through there twice yesterday, once to leave and once to come back. Well, I guess 4 times, because we went and dropped the truck off and then brought it back home. But one of those, okay, so yeah, so she worked on it in between. So definitely I've only seen it, that one in and out, but I was so sick that I just didn't even care to look. But, so we're gonna go discover the garage. I went out there to turn the heater on just a second ago, so I got a glimpse of it, but I haven't really seen it. I don't know exactly what all she did, but let's go check it out and see how different it is, because it's definitely different from the glimpse I got. So we're gonna walk in. You guys are gonna get, ooh, my spooky shadow. Here it is. Oh, see, I turned this heater on. Look at that thing. Whew. Let's see. This looks spooky on the camera. Yeah, this looks a lot different. I guess the dogs did want to come out here, but I guess not now. I think they're laying down. So here's it's plugged in here where the hot water tank is. Here's my little chest freezer. So right here in our last video, this is where the hats were on that shelf. Zina moved that. So these are all totes of clothing. This is all clothing that needs to be, well, that one says small toys and action figures. There might be something different in there, but most of that is clothing that needs to get listed. We got toys. This is my mess of a tool chest. I've got to get, my job per Zina is to get all of my tools, which are in these bags from when I went to school to be a mechanic. I got that bag full of tools like 6 or 7 years, probably 7 years ago now. They're all jumbled up in there. They've just gotten mixed around over the years. They all need to make it into that toolbox. And these are my old struts. Those need to get disposed of, tools put away. So the bikes now have this big, nice area to live. So that was the plan there, was to give them a nice home. We still have our flea market stuff over here, swap meet, flea market, whatever you want to call it. This is the outdoor swap meet. All of these totes and stuff over here, these blue totes, those are all full of stuff that is ready to go into the swap meet. And then we have these metal racks over here. This is all unlisted. We have so much. Our death pile is out of control. Out of control. Lots of other tools and things over there. That's always been that way. But, so let's see what all Zina did. So, this is looking good over here. This is a different shelf. She swapped this shelf. This was in her office. She swapped that with this big shelf. This big, huge shelf was over there. So it looks like this is, man, y'all, she did such a good job. Look how nicely organized all these boxes are. Holy crap. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. So this is all shipping supplies over here now. That looks great, man. She did such a good job. So, and here's more shipping supplies. Wow, I didn't realize we had so much. This is all free supplies from the post office. Very nicely organized. Guys, I'm just excited here. This is the tool chest that we found recently in a video. We were running around looking for stuff on the curb, and this is that toolbox. I've actually got a couple tools in there. This is that toolbox that we found. The bottom drawer was messed up. I was able to pull it apart and fix it, so it does go in and out now. We've got, this is our smalls, little tiny stuff, little pins. This is what we keep them in, little small little items. So got that. Not sure what, oh, they just say eBay. That's stuff from our storage unit that we have already organized. Both of those boxes are stuff that needs to be listed on eBay. We got a box of stuff here labeled Christmas booth. This is stuff that we pulled down from the booth last year for Christmas. So she's got that ready to go. All we gotta do is go put it back in the booth. She's moved hats over here. Looks like we got one full row here. And as you can see, we can fit side by sides now. So we'll be able to fill even more. We can get what, 2, 4, 6, 8 more totes here of hats. So that's awesome because we have a few hundred hats. It's my chair. Found that chair, folding chair on the side of the road. Little cart from Zina's mom. We've got a rack of clothing. Here's all of our clothing boxes. These can be moved over if need be, but this space hasn't been cleared in quite some time, except for this last tornado season. We had this cleared off because we want to be able to run down into it if there's a tornado. So what else we got? This is the other side of those racks. These are actually double. There's 2 side by side, 2 rows side by side. So this is more death pile. Oy. We've got some fixtures. Dumpster dive fixture. This is a very nice slat wall fixture that a store remodeled or reset their store and threw that out. So we got that. It's on casters and everything. And this is more stuff that we have fixtures wise that we pull out of like GameStop dumpsters or whatever. We get all of our hooks. All of our hooks. We have another slat wall fixture at the booth. We have all the hooks we need. We're set for a while. So if you guys have a booth and you need fixtures, go dumpster diving. Do yourself a favor. Get that stuff for free because it is not cheap at all whatsoever. So let's see. This is all needs to be listed. Most of this rack back here behind this one. See if I can move this without making a mess. Oh, don't tip over. Wrapping paper down. So this one here is mostly all listed stuff except for empty DVD cases and Blu-ray cases that Zina's mom gave us to use for case swaps. She took all of hers out and put them into a binder. So we got all her empty cases. So we are set on empty cases forever. This is what fell. This is cool. I can't wait to put this. I think we're going to put this in our booth. It's vintage Barbie wrapping paper. We actually found this on the curb that somebody had put out right after the Barbie movie came out. So we're going to put this in our booth, and I think that it will sell pretty quickly. We're going to have to trim it up. You can see it's got a lot of rips and tears, but there's plenty left that's usable. So let's see. Get in there. I don't want to crush the posters. And then there's our other rack of clothing. Well, that was almost a disaster. Guys, I'm making a mess. Zina did such a good job, and I'm going to mess it all up. Hey, stop tipping over, you. Let's see. I think it's this big tube that's causing the problem. Ugh. Whoa. There we go. Got it. Okay, I did it. All right, so we got this rack here. This is all, that's all listed stuff. And of course our other bins here. So let's move this clothing rack. I actually have to pull orders, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that with you guys. Now that we've discovered what all Zina's done out here, and I really like it, but I just made a mess, see? We gotta find a home for all this stuff, but let's go ahead and pull orders since I need to do that anyway. I should have done it yesterday, but I just did not feel good. I'm still kind of in recovery mode. I still feel pretty crummy. My body is very unhappy, which is why we're just doing like a Discover the Garage order pull video today, because I just don't know if I can hang doing anything else. Let's see. We actually had pretty good last couple of days. Let's see here. First order, and this is something that I listed thanks to watching Grams and Pops Vintage. Pops, Corey, he sells a lot of Schumacher battery chargers, and I had 2 sitting in the garage for forever. Actually, I had 3. One was actually a Schumacher jumper pack. It's like holds a charge and you put it in your vehicle and take it with you, and it you use it to jumpstart your car. But the battery inside of it was actually dead, and there's no way to fix that as far as I know. I tried plugging it in for some time. It won't hold the charge, so it has to be disposed of. But the other 2 Schumacher battery chargers both sold already, and I just listed them last week, so pretty cool. Let's see, this one is over here. Let's go get it. It just says top shelf, which it may have got moved a little bit yesterday. Oh, it's right here in this bag. Zina put it into a bag for me. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's a baby monitor system. Let's pull. Here's this battery charger. Grab it by the handle. Let's bring it over here, and I'll have to put that camera back. So here it is. Schumacher battery charger. If you guys see these things and you can get them for a relatively cheap price, I think I paid $5 for this one. Pick them up. Sold pretty quick for $42. So really happy with that one. Let's put this baby monitor camera system back before I forget and it gets damaged. Don't want to do that. Put that back up there. Cool. Next, golly, I have made a mess for myself and made it hard for me to even pull orders. So we're gonna move this clothing rack over here by the shipping boxes for the moment. And then when I go to actually, is your wheel bum? You got a bum wheel rack? There we go. Once I'm ready to ship orders, I will move that out of the way. Okay, so next we have a pair of Vans shoes. And now that I've put all these boxes in the way, this is totally my fault. I moved everything around and made it worse than it was. So we got this shoe rack off of Amazon. Zina did. Oh, look, they're right there in the first one. That was awesome. So we got this pair of Vans. They're all red with the check on them. These are actually really cool shoes. I like them. And they sold for $20.40. I sent out a 15% off offer on those. Let's see. What's next? What's next? So one of Zina's items, it's a table runner. It's in L5. What the heck is L5? Oh. Wonder if she's brought that out here yet. Zina does a lot of linens, and she decided to put all the linens into one tote. And everything starts with an L, so we know what it is, but hang on a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run in the house. I think I know where it is. Okay, tote acquired, and the puppies came with me, so we're gonna have to find a home. Let's just put it. Oh, great camera work. Okay. It doesn't have a label on it yet, so here's the tote. She's got all of them individually bagged, and she wrote an L number on each of them. Puppos, come here, come say hi. It's Cowboy, what a good boy. Here, Maggie, come here, girl. She's like, no, I want to go discover. What a good girl. All right, so we need to get L5 out of here. Is it L5? Yes, and I actually see it. It's right there. So let's grab that. Ugh. Okay, L5. She just wrote it on the bag, so folded up nice and ready to go. I can probably drop that into a 9x6x1 poly bag and it'll be ready to go. Next is a pair of True Religion jeans, number 255. So let's go. This is rack number 2. Put these over here so I can get around. 255. I highly recommend doing your clothing this way if you're able to. It saves a ton of room and things are easy to find. See, Zina's even got a card in there already. Number 255, True Religion. Easy peasy, throw them in a bag, send them off, ready to go. That makes shipping so much easier. And there is a link in the description to our little number tags and these baggies that we use. Links to them on Amazon. So if you do buy anything from those links, guys, we do get a small, tiny, it's a tiny little commission. We haven't really gotten anything yet that I know of. I'll have to go check, but yeah, these are very handy. We've ordered them a few different times and we love them. So if you need something like that, go check it out. We've got a empty video game case. That's in Zina's office. I'll go pick that out later. Sold for, oh, the True Religion jeans. I forgot to tell you. True Religion jeans sold for $32. So not a big, huge banger, but they've been around for a little while. So glad to see those go. The Bakugan game. You guys can't really see what's on my phone. This is just an empty case. Sold it for $7.50. So if you find empty video game cases, don't pass them up. Sometimes, depending on the game, they can be worth selling. Next is a Christmas ornament, B3. It is a VeggieTales ornament. Let's see. Oh, B3 over here. There it is. Look at right there in the front. Oh! B3 VeggieTales ornament. That is junior asparagus and a sheep. I feel like that is a heck of a glare for you guys. Sorry about that. Sold for $8.50. Next is a vintage, I think it's vintage. Oh no, this one's not the vintage one, but it's a Texas A&M Aggies Pro Edge Vintage Fishing Shirt. It is number 393. Let's see. That's 384. I wonder, oh, there it is right there. Look, sticking out. Number 393. That sold for $13.60. Oh, my screen went dark. Next is a DVD, One Fine Day in Tote E1. Right behind this. We keep all of our media down low because it's heavy. A tote full of DVDs or VHS can get pretty heavy. Oh, look, a piece of paper. We're looking for One Fine Day, and I believe it's a new sealed one, so hopefully we can see the label from the top. Is that it? No, that's date night. Look from the side. Got them with the spines facing out so that you can see them easier. Come on, where are you? Why do I not see it? My brain's not functioning right yet. I'm probably looking directly at it. Maybe it's one of these in the middle. Date Night and Sentinel. I thought it was a new one. Maybe it's one of these two right here. Nope. What the heck, y'all? What the heck? Is it not a new one? Rain Man, Jurassic Park, Blood Diamond, Dragon Age. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Echo. Oh my gosh, it's right there. One Fine Day. This is a great movie. I used to watch this movie a lot when I was younger. Really, really like this movie. Sold for $3, brand new, nothing major, but super, super easy to list. I will list a brand new DVD for $3 all day long because it's so easy. We got another Affliction shirt. We're almost sold out on the Affliction shirts. This is number 483. So the question is, if it's not on here, we had another box that was started, but I wonder if Zina, she probably condensed these all down, so it probably is over here. What was it, 483? Yeah, 483. We're gonna look in the last bin because I'm thinking, oh wow, yeah, it's gonna be over here. She did condense them down. 483 right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 left in that tote. Are there any in this one? There's 1 in there. So we have 5 left after this Affliction shirt. There are 5 left out of 18. And it's been about a 2-week span that those have all sold in. That one sold for $16. We got another t-shirt, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's all good in the hood. Number 266. Put that back in before I trip over it. Number 266. That's 329 up there, so this is 248. It might be in here. It might be this little blue one right here. Nope. Next tote. It's gonna be right here in the front. Oh, right there. Actually, all the way in the front. That was cool. Okay, so Mr. Rogers, number 266, sold for $12. Let's see. A broken graphing calculator. Sold for $9, and it is in the black file cabinet, so it's going to be... We actually got these black file cabinets for free on, Zina saw them on Facebook Marketplace. We just went and picked them up. They're free. It was at an office building. They just sat them out by their front door. And we were told how to get in and that we could go pick them up. This one is all shipping supplies. This one is product. So we're going to guess which drawer that calculator's in. It's, oh, here it is right here. It's a TI-83. This would actually sell for probably 30 to 40 bucks if it was working, but it does not work. And I made sure and showed in the video, or I mean in the listing, where that it does have corrosion and some rust. So that sold for $9. One more item, HB12. Up here on the top. Hatbox 12. Let's see. So I can do this without injuring myself somehow. Whee! Let's just put it on the floor. I'm so unorganized, guys. Look at this. Let me pull a DVD out and just leave the tote hanging out. So what happens when your body is tired and you just not function right? Cowboy, are you coming to help? Say hi. Say hi. Oh, thank you. Give me kisses. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. He's such a good boy, guys. Wherever I am, he is. If I don't feel good, he knows it and he'll come lay down with me. Yes. He's a good old man. He's a willy old man. He needs a haircut real bad. His hair is long and crazy. He looks like a street dog. That's why we named him Cowboy, because he looks like a rough and tumble cowboy, huh? Yeah, such a good boy. All right, get down. Let's get this hat. What is it? St. Augustine, Florida strapback hat. Oh, right there on top. There we go. St. Augustine, Florida. That sold for $10. Not bad. Not bad for a random hat. So let's get this tote put back. Ready, steady. Whee! Oh, talent. Whew. All right, guys. So healthy amount of orders going out today. Really happy with sales. The last week has been pretty good for us. I actually just got one of my best weeks, I think, pay-wise from eBay. Definitely one of my best weeks in a long time. So very, very happy with that. Yeah, I'm out of breath, guys. I'm tired. My body is just not where it should be. I think the dogs are cold. They're over here at the front, at the door, leading into the house. Look at little Maggie. She's like, let me back in, it's cold. So I'm gonna let them in real quick. Go on, guys, go get warm. They're so cute. I love those dogs. I'd be lost without those two. But yeah, so garage looks great. Zina did a good job. I'm really happy with it. This is like This is long and I'm not used to it and it comes across here, but if we can keep all of this clear and get that worked on, I need to get all this put away. I think that this is going to be a good functioning space for us, so I'm really happy with it. We got to figure out what we're going to do with this rack of clothing. This cart, the things on the bottom need to be dealt with. And we really need to downsize some boxes because I think this is a bit much. A lot of these boxes have been here for way too long and have not been used. I'm sure as soon as we get rid of some, we're going to need them, but that's just how it goes. So yes, that's how today's going for me. It's how the last couple of days have gone for me. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and pulling orders and discovering the new setup in the garage that Zina did. I'm so grateful for it. She really busted her hump yesterday while I was sick, so definitely appreciated. She does a lot of work, guys. I'm really happy to have her around. She works really hard as a UPS driver. They really, you know, if you bump into your UPS driver, tell them thank you because they work hard, guys. I had no idea how hard they worked until I met Zina. They work very hard. They work in all the weather, just like your postman. Tell them thanks. Give them a bottle of water if it's hot outside. Give them a snack, something. It goes a long way. It makes her day every time somebody gives her a little snack or something. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you hanging out. If you would, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.